What's up, guys? It's your boy J Bobs here on the call today for League of Ordinary Gentlemen Season 2, Week 3. As today we get ready to take on our first CPU opponent of the season, the Maryland Terrapins. It hasn't been a very merry season so far for us, starting off 0-2. And I got a bunch of sanctioned players for this week because of illegal alignment in our depth chart. So a bunch of linebackers are having to sit, 4 of them. So if Maryland has any threat to run the ball, we might have trouble. And we had a lot of trouble stopping Utah on the ground. So we might just have to outscore the Terrapins. Well, obviously we're going to have to outscore them, but we might have to do it in the shootout. As we're underway, 4 linebackers all on the bench. You can see featured running back Peyton Lewis. He's had a big first 2 games of the year. Came alive in the second half of that game against Utah when we were down by 31, but you can see these guys typically don't get a lot of playing time, but they are getting playing time here today because of the suspensions. And there's a run to up the middle for Jaron Humphrey for a gain of 6.
It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The Terrapins can really attack on this second and short.
As the crowd here at Lane Stadium was taken out of it early on last time. That pass complete. What a juke move for our first down.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it.
And they get it to the 49. We had the hard flats on there, so
because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Bring in the heat.
And that pass caught along the right side as their quarterback got that away despite the pressure.
Runs him out of bounds.
But it is 2nd and 8 as it wasn't a big gainer.
And they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
They're thinking they could probably run the ball here.
They'll run
Play action. That pass caught out in the flat by the running back. Nobody was there to guard that. And it's an easy first down for Maryland. Just like I said, we might have to outscore them in a shootout because of our linebackers being out. That I can't really blame the linebackers on. There was just no pass rush. Keeper, quarterback, and this time you make a tackle in the backfield. Maybe the strat is to send blitzes at Maryland.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch.
2nd and 11.
Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge.
And that quarterback just got rid of that. He had all day to throw, but couldn't find anybody open. 3rd down.
Instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away,
3rd and 11 coming up.
And see if he can go make some
Deep shot for the
And come on, intercept that. Oh, he swatted it. All right, we'll take it, as we're only going to give up 3 to start this game against Maryland.
ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this.
Can Maryland hit the kick? They certainly can.
That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know.
So put 3 on the board for the Terrapins to start the game. With 4 linebackers suspended, our defense not a bad start there. It gave up a couple big plays, but then we were able to hold on.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams.
And our blocks didn't hold up there, and we get to the 22. Peyton Lewis and company coming on the field for the first time. And true freshman Carlos Pettigrew has not quite impressed in his first 2 games. His accuracy definitely needs work.
He's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone.
heavy pressure forces us to throw it away.
Show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers.
And it's 2nd and 10.
Perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
And Maryland keeps changing their defense as long as we're changing our offense.
Now the play fake.
Ah!
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver.
So it was a cover 3.
Third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field.
And Pettigrew's had no time to throw the ball in a game where we're not going to have a whole lot of defense. We are already on the 3rd and 10.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw.
And that pass caught, but short of the first down. And by league rule, we have to punt.
Yards short of the first down. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away.
And we let this one go.
Afternoon at the punter.
It's a fair
No
catch.
return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line.
So Maryland got the stop.
Back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Coming out on first
Play
down,
action.
play fake.
That pass is going to be caught, held onto, and he breaks the tackle.
They'll keep this drive moving and they've got it at the 45.
Tried to make a play on the ball, and that absolutely did not work.
He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45.
And a backwards pass here to the running back.
And this one really
And he
stopped
pushes
the
forward
game.
back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Handoff from the gun. Got room to
And
work.
a run, and he cuts it up for a gain of 7. And it'll be 3rd and 3. They're coming out 5 wide receivers.
Early in the drive, you can turn around, hand it
Absolutely no threat of running this ball
positive yard.
here on 3rd down unless their quarterback.
Figurative Hokie Stone doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Washington.
And we went on a defensive lineman to prevent the quarterback draw, but we can't bring the tight end down.
3rd down, they've got it at the 41.
We were right there to make a play on him.
Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the
He literally ran right behind the defensive lineman, so I thought I could actually make a tackle.
and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there.
Instead, it's 1st and 10.
They'll move the wide receiver.
Now a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. We were still in dime, by the way.
In the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers.
If they go with their tight end on that coverage, it's over. So we're going to audible.
Off the play fake. Pressure coming.
And the pressure gets home and the sack.
Gets home.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly
Well, despite having illegal depth chart players at our defensive end positions,
so you gotta do a good
we
job
didn't. It didn't really seem to help our defensive line, but that is our big nose tackle, Tyree Morris.
Nice job by the defense.
And he is not illegal.
Now a lot of work to do.
Can't sanction that. 3rd and 17.
Alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose.
And that pass caught underneath, and it's a rack attack attempt, and they're going to be in field goal range here. No, they're going to punt. They're going to punt at the 36 after they made a pretty long field goal in their last drive. They don't want to send their kicker out of here.
To their goal line.
Instead, they're going to try and pin us back. That's going to be close.
You just
Oh,
won't see
wow.
a more
At the 4.
cut than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They are pinned
We are
deep
at the
in
4-yard line to start this drive. 96 yards away from the Maryland end zone.
running back searching for a hole.
And on our way on that journey, we're going to start with Peyton Lewis this time.
And gets it up to the 13-yard line.
Just thinking the threat of running with Peyton Lewis might have Maryland on their heels, which is why I did a couple play actions.
On first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And this time he gets only a couple, but enough for a first and get us out of the shadow of our own goal line.
Running backs in recent years, David Wilson, Lee Suggs, Kevin Jones, they all have the ability to shake defenders and break ankles. This guy right now giving you some of those vibes with that last run. That was nice.
From the gun, the running back has it.
And up the middle, a gain of 3. If we're going to consistently get a minimum of 3 yards with Peyton Lewis, we'll take it.
Downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It's now 2nd and 7.
From the gun, running back on the move.
And this time Lewis gets it to the outside and picks up the first.
And they'll move the chains for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think.
And we wanted to get this snap off because I like the look we had, but Maryland able to execute defensively there as they keep us at a gain of 1. And that's the end of the first quarter.
The end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And we've reached the end of
As Maryland has a 3-zip lead over us.
so far.
And a time of possession advantage as they had it for most of the first quarter. Albeit they did have the ball first, which does help their case. Carlos Pettigrew has not thrown a completion yet. Maryland's not being stupid. They are not playing without safety help if they're going to be pressing.
Second down, he'll throw it.
But Pettigrew does complete his first pass. It's to St. Germain. Who else?
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws.
And he's got it to our own 44 now.
After the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
We just had to wait for the little hole to open up and get an average gain there, gain of 4. Considering that Maryland sent 6 guys there, that's actually a pretty good run from Peyton Lewis.
10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains.
Lewis on the ground again, and we're past midfield.
They'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to them and you can get such positive yards like that.
Maryland's only got 3 guys on the line at the line of scrimmage here.
Rides to back and leaves it.
And Lewis is going to have an easy 6 yards on that against that defensive front.
Really nice first
I'm not sure why Maryland seems to be pass committing right now.
every down tight.
I mean,
Between the tackles,
Pettigrew's a 4-star recruit, but he hasn't really shown a whole lot, and he's still just a freshman. Where Peyton Lewis has had back-to-back rushing games of over 100 yards. Yet they're going to continue to let us run the ball, I think, here. Oh, that was a good read. I will give him credit for that.
Where to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That was a very good read by that linebacker who recognized run immediately because otherwise Peyton Lewis had an easy game.
Nice job by the defense.
And now a huge 3rd down for us here, and looks like cover 3's on here.
Getting the guy in the ground.
On 3rd down, going up top.
And that pass caught. Holloway first down.
Just making a play, getting it.
And a quick slant. It was actually cover 2.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. And what better
Are they
way
really just going to send
than
3 guys?
Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They'll run it to the right.
And it's going to work because Peyton Lewis has nowhere to run.
Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Our offensive line couldn't create room on a 3-man rush.
First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-one.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Force a tackle for a loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
And that pass caught by Aiden Green. It's a first down, and now we're at the 9, 1st and goal.
Well, it wasn't a great great start for the quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's
We started this drive at our own 4.
He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him.
And that pass behind Peyton Lewis, and he's tackled immediately.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and the linebacker did a great job understanding the running
Now it's
back
2nd and goal.
out, he expands with him. And how about making a tackle in the open field? Linebacker on running back. You don't always want that situation or that matchup, but the defense won that one.
And we're going to slip Peyton Lewis out of the backfield. Touchdown, Hokies. A 96-yard drive.
Get it into the end zone. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great job.
And 7-3 after that. Well, it says we went 97 yards. So I'll take the credit for the extra yard that we had to go to get to pay dirt there. And our defense got a very good rest there. A lot of them being backups.
They're up 14 over the Judicials. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys.
Now Maryland coming out 1st and 10.
Off the play fake on 1st down.
Oh, they cooked us. They absolutely cooked us. And just like that, in one play, they erased everything we just did on offense.
A great catch and run for 6.
As we lost the guy that was in the slot. And just like that, Maryland's back in front. And also not getting any defensive pressure is not helping either. That is something that we had a lot more of last year.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes...
Like, we got sanctioned for having illegal guys on the defensive line, and it didn't seem to matter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field.
Now with 3:15 to play, we're going to have to up the tempo a little bit here.
10-7. Looking to throw on 1st down.
And we're going to find
Short pass to the tight end.
Hairston
And he'll make his
for a
way
gain
out
of 7.
after the solid pickup.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end.
And the clock starts to run again.
And the Hokies in a
It's now
good spot
2nd and
here with
3.
2nd and short. Looking to fire.
Another red meter throw caught by Holloway for a 1st down.
Brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gonna try to
And Peyton Lewis on the screen, and good blocks downfield, and we're at midfield.
down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Great job, too, by...
Accelerated play clock's probably going to make this the last play of the quarter. Make that the last play of the quarter.
to get upfield.
And no, Pettigrew's going to keep it. So we did get the snap off.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half.
And he got a gain of 9 on the read option, and that's the 2-minute warning right there.
The Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top.
All right, check it down. Peyton Lewis out of the backfield, of course, so sneaky. And he's got a 1st down.
1-yard line, and they
As he got the touchdown catch on the last drive.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
quarterback touch
I'm
pass
going
from the Jets.
to run Wiggins on the jet touch pass and get a gain of 8.
Nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
The 2nd and 2. We got time here.
They go to the ground.
And Peyton Lewis accelerates for a 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6, and now Maryland is going to call their timeouts.
Make a stop here. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. This this offense can get a jolt of
A first and goal.
to the locker room if they can take the lead here. They'll run it on first.
Lewis ran into his own guy.
Golfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Makes it second and goal.
Stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Goal. Trying play action.
And play action caught St. Germain at the 1. And now it's third and goal.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
We're going to go goal line here. We got to.
They'll come to
Question
the
is,
line.
how far are we from the end zone?
Third down.
Pettigrew is going to sink it in. Touchdown, Hokies. Job done there. Forced Maryland to burn all 3 of their timeouts, too, in the process.
Just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And with the extra point, they're up
14 to 10 to score.
77-yard touchdown drive.
Nothing big now down the field.
And this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
And this kick more than halfway through the end zone, and Maryland will not bring it out. Computer never does if it's like more than halfway through the end zone.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an
Yeah, we're not going to let our defense get torched by a little wheel rat out of the slot this time.
There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen.
And that pass caught underneath. I'm not sure who he was trying to throw that to initially, but it worked out. Well, stay in that cover 4.
He wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points.
And that pass batted up in the air and incomplete. 3rd and 1.
putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points,
3rd and 1.
Half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That pass caught underneath, and they got out of bounds.
He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
So 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Washington. He'll try to do it himself.
And Washington slides down, and that is going to let the clock run.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the
Oh,
clock.
quick deep ball again, and it's incomplete. How did we get cooked like that?
Right on the money, you just have to make that.
Where was the safety help?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, the huge opportunity. He throws the deep ball down the field right in the breadbasket, and he drops it. There's no coming back from that.
We're going to come out and prevent now.
Just refire, play the next play.
3rd and 4.
Working to throw on 3rd.
That pass. Oh, it's caught.
In the middle, it's flight.
They are beating our defensive back so easily.
That 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And it's
And they're not going to get the snap off. I was going to say, there's no way they would get up to the line to kick a field goal. So the clock expires, and we're bailed out by that. As we have a 14 to 10 lead, and we get the ball to start the second half. Not a great game against the CPU, but with all of our linebackers out, I guess we couldn't say that went poorly, especially since everything had to be methodical on our side, whereas they hit us with a deep ball. I'm just not sure how we're getting beat so far back defensively. But because that is not our linebackers that are the problem there. And not much room there. That just gives us more room for Peyton Lewis and company to run out some clock, I guess. I don't know. Try to think positively after that return, but
first play from scrimmage.
Oh, the hole was there if our center just held his block.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Instead, it's 2nd and 9.
Wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
And they had a guy there, but it doesn't matter. It's caught. And a spin move by Holloway to get him some more yards, a gain to the 42 and a first down.
42.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
They'll snap this one from the 42.
I'm stuck running an RPO. That's not what I wanted to do here.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And Peyton Lewis straight up, first down.
Everybody there, well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense
61 yards rushing so far for Lewis
was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more
here
guys
early in the
box
third
to
quarter.
slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity.
But Maryland's done a good job for the most part of slowing him down, as that's another example of it right there.
On that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get
It's
much
now
on
2nd
first
down
and
coming up.
2nd and 9. Quarterback on the key.
And they're so locked in on stopping Peyton Lewis. Pettigrew kept it and had all day to run. And another first down.
At the 29, and they are rolling.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like if they don't come take.
They are zeroed in on stopping number 27. That defensive end with the star on it, he keeps committing.
This offense can keep churning.
Out of the gun, they'll run it
And
inside.
Peyton Lewis again.
And
A gain of 9.
on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the
We don't want to run it to that right side where that defensive end with the star on it is. Oh, that's not what I called. That's what I called. I didn't call a play action on 2nd and 1. I'm just keeping it simple right now.
They'll try the run.
This is not Peyton Lewis. That is our other running back, and he has a gain of 9 in the first down.
Now you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And a pitch to Peyton Lewis to the left.
He's brought
And the speed option gave him 5.
and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option. They didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times.
2nd
early in
and
this
5.
game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys. And we know they've got.
And just had to wait. Oh, it's a red meter throw, and he had to go up and jump for it.
Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting down.
That's a missed opportunity there.
You're on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
That was such a missed opportunity there.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw for it.
There we go. Peyton Lewis into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. And who else would score for us?
The defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator.
And extra point right down the middle, 21-10.
Of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
As the kick's away, it's more than halfway through the end zone, and of course they're going to need it.
Just take a knee in this
They looked at the front that they had on that, and they knew they weren't getting much. But Maryland's been able to torch us down the field. We'll have to change it up defensively.
The drive starts from their own 25.
We'll have to make some adjustments here. We're not going to let them just keep doing that to our corners.
Looking for
They are going to start with the run, and oh, he wiggled out of there and got a first down and a gain of 15.
This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they
And a run, or excuse me, an RPO thrown by Maryland. And now they're going to hurry it up. No huddle offense in effect here for the Terrapins. And great blocking and great coverage by our defense as that's broken up, third down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down.
3rd and 7.
Looking for a man.
Little action there on the motion. And he's sacked. Back at the 37, Maryland has to punt. It's our nose tackles that are getting all the pressure right now. There's no chance for Maryland to get a completion there, and now we're going to have a chance at a return, it looks like. Oh, no blocking. No blocking. No blocking whatsoever. They called for a fair catch because I thought I was going to have blocking.
Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. This drive will open from the 15. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the
And that pass, oh, it's too low for Aiden Green.
Trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
As the play action did not fool Maryland.
Let's see if they throw it again.
Second down.
Going to swing it on second down.
And that pass is going to be caught this time, short of the line of the game.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just.
Oh, they're going to let us have the first down.
And the Hokies
They're just going to let us have the first down. Easy. We'll take it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get over.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile. But
As we're now coming up on a minute and a half here in the third quarter.
You see it ran so successful.
Looking for a crease. It's Lewis.
And did not make the right read there.
No pickup at all on that play.
It's now 2nd and 10. There's no way that play should have ended up with the tackle for a loss.
Back to pass.
And we're going to find Hairston. And Hairston's got a first down.
To the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays.
And that pass caught by Hairston again. He takes a hit, but he's got 7.
On that last play call by the offense.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a
As it's now 2nd and 3.
Setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy.
Peyton Lewis turns it upfield. And Peyton Lewis. The third quarter, we have a 21-10 lead.
That's it for this. Here
Again, the game where we have over 4 linebackers short.
in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Final stands of the game.
Only giving up 10 points defensively has been, I won't say it's a feat against the computer, but it's still pretty good. And that other defensive end stayed home for Pettigrew, so we just handed it off to Lewis on the option. And he's closing in on another 100-yard performance. We're going to expect him to tote the rock a little bit more.
To control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the
Here on
football.
2nd and
That was a
2.
really nice run. This offensive line is
That star defensive ends now line up on the other side.
as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And we're going to get the first down. That's just what we need to do right now.
How this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The give on the
Oh, gaping hole for Lewis up the middle. And that might be 100 rushing yards right there. It is. It's 101 yards for Peyton Lewis.
I think this will go a long way in determining
First 3 games of the season, Over 100 yards rushing in each of them for this guy. He is truly amazing. And I love being able to use him on this roster. And again, Lewis, a gain of 6. He tries to get us home with the victory for the first time this year against the computer team.
On the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really
we're not going to mess with the program here.
You just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
He'll do it himself.
Oh, I kind of hesitated there, and Pettigrew gets hit and is taken down for no gain.
Great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing down.
It's now third down.
Playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
Maryland has not been fooled by play action at all in this game.
The Hokies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back.
Toss to Lewis, and Lewis is going to be short.
Third down, stop here. See if they go for
His
it.
wear and tear is starting to get real bad. And 4th and 1, we'll have to kick a field
Here
goal.
comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3.
And this kick is good.
Easy call for the ref. And that will extend their
So it keeps it at a 2-score game for Maryland, who's had their big play abilities in this game enhanced.
The unexpected in college football, and for some, this
They
update
torched us down the field once. They darn near did it a second time right before halftime.
almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Lee, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006 and again in 2008.
They don't have star receivers, but they do have a star quarterback. They're going to start not on the ground, and what is going on? Why did we both go after the same receiver?
ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
Or both defensive backs is now it's a first down because of that.
Everything's going to have to be down.
Remember, cover 4
The idea in this 2-minute drive,
doesn't always work. We are pressing on the outside. We are pressing.
Looking downfield, it's Washington.
And now play art's on the field, but it's a sack anyways.
They've got it wrapped up at the 28.
and that now this guy's second sack of the game. We were talking to him leading up into this one. He said,
Second and 19.
Nobody respects my speed and nobody respects my athleticism. I don't think anybody thinks.
Yeah, we're not
I can
pressing
stop
again.
this guy, but I'm going to prove everyone wrong. And he has shown up today.
And we're going to make that tackle well short of a first down.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of
3rd and
times you see
16.
So much damage done after the catch. This
And that
defense
pass
is
broken up. We are guarding the sticks with our lives right now.
I think at this point of the game, down 2 possessions, the passing game, you just have to be a little bit sharper. And they don't look like they're in rhythm. You saw it on that last 3rd down. I think you
4th down, Maryland's got to have it.
4th down, the sense of urgency is cranked.
He hurls
One-on-one opportunity. Oh, it's caught. Our defensive back got completely turned around.
to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect.
And their receivers are still keeping Maryland in this game.
Looking downfield on first down.
And that pass going to be caught as backup linebacker Lovelace couldn't get to his zone, and Maryland
After that grab. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover.
2nd and 2. Pass play here. And the pressure's on. He's sacked. We sent the blitz, and it paid off.
Backing down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work
And now we got 3rd and 2.
to keep this drive alive.
3rd and 11, rather. And that pass, it's caught for a first down.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. To the air, it's Washington.
Washington, an easy touchdown. So Maryland's within 1 score. We gave up a 4th and 16 on that drive, and our secondary continues to get torched. Oh,
quarterback, find the running back out of the backfield. He catches
I can never get the blocks on those.
walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
about to tee it up for the kickoff in that last score.
And that would have been huge because that would have meant they needed a two-pointer if they somehow pulled off a miracle. Which they might do anyways. They might go for two and go for the win. If that happens, we don't want that. Peyton Lewis's wear and tear is high. See, they could press if they have safety help over the top, and that went absolutely nowhere. I'm not sure what happened to our offensive line on that play.
But if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. Lewis on the ground. And give them a few. It'll be 3rd down. And Maryland's going to call their timeouts here.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28.
So we have a 3rd and long.
From the gun, wants to pass.
And there's a penalty as that pass is incomplete. And it's going to be holding. So Maryland's going to have a chance against their backup defenders because we're unable to get the throw off.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Hokies will send.
And they get to keep their final timeout.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
And they're going to juke to the outside and get past midfield. Now all of a sudden we can't be as... We can't back up as much defensively on this drive. We did it way too much with way too much time left. And it's a screen where they have no blockers out there, so we're able to make the tackle for a loss at 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive.
2-minute timeout.
Something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
2nd and 11.
Back to throw, it's Washington. Rushes on him.
And the pressure gets there and he's sacked. 3rd and 17 coming up for Maryland.
That could be a costly play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
And that pass is going to be caught underneath. We'll give them that. It's 4th down.
Just a few on that completion. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to
5 wide here for Maryland. They're going to take another deep shot here. They won this matchup earlier. Not this time. It's batted away. And we're going to come away with the victory in this one. It was not easy. As it was not really our linebackers that was the problem. It was our secondary. That kind of cost us an easy win. But Maryland's quarterback was unable to do enough, and Peyton Lewis absolutely did. Wear and tear through the roof and all.
A lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment.
So 24-17 the final score. We finally get a win. Took us 3 weeks to do so. But crazy thought is we started last year 1-2 as well, and we were able to at least put ourselves in a position to compete last season until our loss to Florida State. So I think we have a bunch of CPU games coming up too. Yeah, Pittsburgh, Clemson is the CPU now. Georgia Tech, who we struggled against last year. And then, yeah, our next user game is against Music Fiend. But I will tell you, I am out of town next real life week. And of course, my bye falls right before that. So I guess that's great news. I'll have to play Pitt before I leave. And then at Clemson, I don't think I'm going to get a sim winner. Against Georgia Tech even. It just depends on how the advances fall. I think Music Fiend is who we'll be playing once we come back. But and that's all for now. This is your boy J-Bob signing off saying see you next time from League of Ordinary Gentlemen. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.